Hi guys. Give me just a second here. I just realized I forgot to connect my earbuds. So hang on just a minute. Still connected to my phone, so hang on, let me switch them over to my laptop. Okay. Not showing I have anybody in here yet. So I just thought maybe y'all could use some de-stress time like I need to. We kind of just like I did my last nighttime stream. I'm putting the link in the chat for anybody who would like to join me. There it goes. So anyway, and I do have this on. Sorry, guys. So anyway, I've like I said, that link is for whoever wants to pop on with me. The only thing I ask is just be respectful. That's all I ask. Just be respectful. Which I don't think would be a problem here anyway. I know this is kind of last minute, so I'm sorry. It's just kind of I wasn't sure if I would get to stream tonight or not, so I had to kind of wait until my little one went to sleep, which she did a little while ago. So, hey, Lori. I guess. Hi, Mary. Well, like I said, the link is for anyone who wants to pop on. I have at least one or two people I think might pop in here and come up here with me, but I'm not sure. Anyway, so how's everybody doing? How's everybody? How did everybody's week go? My week was a little stressful. It wasn't really that anything major happened. It was just kind of bleh. Thank you, Mary. And also, let's see, Mary. I was gonna ask if you would if I could add you as a mod in here, but I know you do a lot of different channels. I don't want to stress you out. Hey, Cinderella. Oh, thank you, Lori. Lori says I'm modding for another streamer, and I'm just here listening to your sweet voice. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Lori, are you modding for Gnome right now? For Nomi? Thank you, Mary. And I don't expect any of my mods to be here all the time. I've added several just so that nobody feels like they have to be here all the time. I don't want anybody to feel like they have to be here ever, because I know y'all have lives. There you go, Mary. You're only 49 away from 1K. That is awesome. Please, y'all, if y'all haven't subscribed to Blessed to Crochet, please go do that. Mary, please, feel free to post your link in here. Actually post anybody's link in here that you want. I try to promote the smaller channels all the time. Hey, Papa Smurf. As long as you're singing a good song and not that other one, and you know which song I'm talking about, Papa Smurf. Yes, Mary, please go ahead and please drop your link in there so they can go subscribe to you. Mary says I'm doing a relaxing stream tonight overnight. There will be no chat, but just people can go in, use if they need to relax or sleep. I think I need to do those sometimes. I don't, because I sleep beside my daughter, I can't actually play them while I'm asleep, usually. But I need to start doing them on my channel, I guess. But I gotta figure out what I would even put on there. I don't know. Cats meowing. That's pretty much what we have here. Anyway, Papa, this is what I ever sing that song. Did you forget I'm a saint? Now, Papa Smurf, you know better. I've told you I have seen those horns holding that halo up. Anyway, so because it's this week has been kind of stressful for me. It's not that anything really bad happened. I guess I'm still getting over being sick last week. I've got so I am feeling a lot better, thank goodness. But yeah, I've got my daughter not wanting to get up in the morning. I've got I ran out of one of my medicines, which was not good. Thankfully, oh thank you, Mary. I appreciate that. I will definitely do that. But thankfully, you thankfully my husband happens to take the one medicine that I ran out of, but I didn't want to keep taking his, so I was skipping nights taking it until I could finally get mine filled. I didn't want to run him out. Papa, yes, Papa, I knew you've been off for a couple of days. Um, we've been missing you. So have you been to the doctor's appointment yet, or you just got it set up? We need you better, Papa. Anyhow, but like I'm gonna post the link again. This is for, like I said, it's for any of y'all that want to pop in with me. Just a second here. Get on there. I'm sorry. I don't normally don't use my laptop all that much. It's normally my phone, but on my laptop this time. And of course, y'all knew the cats were going to start coming to say hello. Our first one here is Callie. She probably won't stay long. Oh, thank you, Lori. Lori's just reminding y'all to hit the like button. So you got it set up for Tuesday, Papa? Good. Hopefully they can get you all squared away. This is Callie. For any of y'all that were missing Squirrel over on the lifeboat, you can now see her twin. Doesn't she look just like Squirrel? Papa. Papa says, Lori, stop stalking me. We will be meeting soon, geez. All right now, Papa. Am I going to have to tell Susan and Yadira on you? Lori said you were a sweet kitty, Callie. She doesn't know you very well. She's my wrestling partner. She's not having. Are you meeting up for a pint? Oh, that's pretty cool. Lord, Callie here is my wrestling buddy. As you can see, she loves to give kisses, but she also likes to play around and bite and smack. Not in a mean way, but just don't snitches on all that. Well, it's just I'm pretty sure Susan. I'm hoping that Susan will be in here shortly. I'm hoping, maybe. I don't know if she's still awake or not. Anyhow, like I said, I just was trying to offer a space for everybody to come and kind of de-stress. I know the lifeboat they didn't have a stream tonight. Not 100% sure why. I'm thinking this. I know Tommy had mentioned this morning that he was having technical problems, so maybe that. I hope that's all it was. But and don't forget Bob said, don't forget the Guinness pie, Lori. Guinness pie? I've never even heard of Guinness pie. Somebody said pie? Hey, Casillas. It's good to see you in here. I haven't seen you in a little while. Yeah, it's nighttime here, so thankfully it is cooling off. Let's see, it is 72 outside. It's 72. It feels like 72, which is, so yeah, it's actually really comfortable. Ooh, Papa, you caught my attention when you said pie. And apparently I have a guard cat. This is the one. Hey, K-Mac. It's good to see you. Callie here. Like I was just telling everybody, this is Squirrel's twin. She was born in my parents' backyard about 4 years ago. And she's my buddy. Hey, I can't talk. I'm sorry. Hey, Misha. Good to see you. This is why I like coming on at night every once in a while, because I get to see people I don't get to see during the day. I normally stream in the mornings, but see here it's 11:20 at night. And I normally stream about 9 o'clock in the morning. So because with school and everything, we're usually we're in bed by now on school nights. Usually, well, I try to be. I'm not usually not, but anyway, at least trying to be quiet by this time on school nights, I should say. But this is not a school night, so I can stream. Right, Callie? I was like I said, I was just kind of hoping somebody would pop on here with me. Good to see you at nighttime. For Misha is exactly. Well, I usually go to bed till 5 a.m. myself. See, we're night owls. I should say I try to be at least we try to be quiet sort of by 11 o'clock midnight. Don't always work. My husband is very much nocturnal. He's up till 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, sometimes later. I have to make myself go to bed at 1 or 2 just so I can get a few hours of sleep or try. But no, when my daughter's out of school, we're up all night, pretty much. It's just us. We have a very odd schedule. Oh, hey Keith. Look, guys, I don't do much self-pampering. I just don't. I guess never really have, but I decided today. My mom invited me to come and get our nails done, and I actually took her up on it. That's my favorite color. Pretty happy with how they turned out. I haven't had my nails done in 7.5 years. I got my toes done. Lori says, "Oh, thank you, Lori." She says, "You are a superstar mod. I'm surprised you sleep at all." Yeah, there are sometimes I'm not sure what sleep even is. Sorry, I think I missed something up here. Hold on. Let me scroll back. Get back up there. Keith, it's good to see you too. Misha says, let's see. She says, "I hate it. My brain just won't shut down." I understand. Yeah, see, normally I've never had trouble sleeping. Like, once I got in bed, for most of my life, I've just been able to just climb in bed and go right to sleep. But here lately, for some reason, it's been taking hours if I do go to sleep. There's been some nights when I haven't even been able to go to sleep at all. Then when I do go to sleep, I wake up like I can't breathe. Both my parents have sleep apnea. I'm pretty sure I have it. So we're in the process of trying to get me an appointment to get a sleep study done. Yeah, it's just, I think that's been a big part of my problem lately. And since I will be listening while I'm watering the yard, you keep it in line here with the kitty-friendly stream. Yeah, definitely kitty-friendly. Sorry, guys, it's backwards on here. Are we kitty-friendly, Callie? I don't know if y'all can hear that noise in the background, but one of her sons, when we took Callie in, she was already pregnant, and we kept babies. One of her sons, hey, Keela. Keela, I hope you feel better. But, one of Callie's sons is currently chasing a bottle top across the house. At least it's keeping him out of trouble. And I don't want anybody to feel like you have to. I'm just putting the link back in here for anybody who might want to join me. I don't want anybody to feel like you have to, but Papa, yes, Papa, you are Reddit famous. We are in good company here. Keela here is the queen of the mods. Just so y'all know, just even though she doesn't have a wrench anywhere, I don't think. But they're saying that she's the queen of Reese's mods. Hey, Becky. Keela doesn't have a wrench in Reese's chat, but she's the queen of the mods. And let's see, we got Becky here, who is not only a plant and a bad actor, but she's also Osa Int like me. She's my bunkmate because I'm Osa Int. And Papa up there is Reddit famous. So we are in good company here. There's not much you can do but laugh at it. And I'm sure, I don't know, I really don't remember who all was on that OSA list. I didn't memorize that. But, there may have been some of y'all there that I'm not even thinking of. Guys, you know what? This is the way I look at it. Yes, see, Becky is my bunkie. But, I look at it this way. Obviously, we're doing something right. If they're trying to stop us, then we're doing something right. Something's bothering somebody. Hi, Shaquille. Keela. Hey, Red. Keela. So he made another video about you, Keela. Good grief. Yeah. Let's see. I'm sorry, I'm just reading. Papa says, I'm creepy, illiterate, alcoholic, according to Reddit. Papa, anybody who says that about you just does not watch the chats. They see you for a half second and think that they just don't see you enough to know that you're playing around. We know that. And Mary, and I just made Mary a mod, y'all. So Mary, thank you for being on here and modding for me. I really appreciate it. Yeah, see, Papa, I think that's where they went a little too far with saying, and a disabled child as well. Yeah, I think they went too far with that. Anyway, look, you guys, when you're all like, we're all universally, I can't really say disliked. We're not disliked, I don't think. But called out, I guess, recognized. I don't know. Then, like I said, we were doing something right. Keila says, I can't even name all the names I've acquired the past few days. I know, right? That's like when I was going on to. Oh, hey, Mary. I'm sorry I didn't see you there. But guys, we have Mary.
I figure I'd hop on.
I'm so glad you did.
I don't have a cat, but I have a mocha. If she'll show herself. There she is.
Hey, Mocha.
Hey, Mokies. You're gonna show yourself? You're gonna show and say hi?
She's so cute. She's a cutie. I've been abandoned. My Jasper's in the room with my 5-year-old. He left me.
Trying to figure out how to flip it. There's a way to do it. I'm just having. She just like took my paw and said, "You stop petting me. How dare you?" Huh? You? She like took her paw and said, "Don't stop, please."
Hey, that's Callie back here. She's like the most demanding of my cats.
Let's see.
When she wants attention, she like reaches out and grabs me.
See, you stopped. Oh goodness! I don't know if you can.
Hey, Dusty. Sorry.
There she is. Yeah. I can't see the camera, so I can't. You guys can see her right because I can't figure out how to flip it.
I do. I see her, but sort of I see a half of her face. She is so cute. Hi, Mocha. Oh,
I want to do a shirt that says, because I had somebody that did like an artist rendering of her, like a thing, and I have it in our merch store. And I want to do a shirt that says, "The proof is in the mocha. Fostering saves lives," because she's a foster fail. And I think she wouldn't be here if we hadn't rescued her.
yeah.
So I thought
See,
the proof is in the mocha. It works.
I like that. Hey, all of ours are rescues, and I can't foster. I know better. I would have a foster fail every single time. Like Kylie is probably the closest we've come. She was born in my mama's backyard, and I think the when we took her in, she was already pregnant, and the idea was we were gonna, you know, keep the babies just, long enough, for them to be weaned from her, and then we were gonna find them homes. It's been 3.5 years. They're all still here.
She's a lot bigger.
Oh, she's so cute.
Them ears.
I know. I love those ears. Dusty, you can join us too if you want to. The link's in
Well,
there.
Mocha was actually, she was held by the collar and choked by neighborhood kids as a puppy who thought it was funny.
Oh,
And then when
yeah.
they saw that, they rescued her out of there, and then she was taken to a home and beaten every time she did something wrong. So Mocha in like
Wow.
shows her, this is her, but when she's meeting new people, it's like I have to show them, I have to protect, and I have to show them that I can, you know, protect myself because too many people have hurt her. She wasn't social
Right.
properly, and so all of those things happened. But then they got lots of love.
Oh, well, she deserves it. She's
Yeah,
so cute.
she is.
Yeah. Well, all of ours are, like I said, they're all rescues. Some of them were abused. Some of them were just ferals. There's one I think is going to come up here now. I don't know. Callie's brother was a feral, and no, he's decided not to. But when we first started trying to pet him, he wouldn't have nothing to do with nobody, you know. But now he comes up and he'll get in my lap and want to snuggle with me.
Well,
And the
she'll
weird, okay,
go ahead.
I was just gonna say the weird thing is Callie's part of the same litter, you know, and she was never really feral, even though her mama was.
Well, when we take her to the vet, she has to, any kind of vet procedure, she has to be, you know, given some sleeping medicine because she's just too stressed to do it any other way. But we found a
Oh,
vet here that just works with her and loves her. And that's taken 2 years because most vets look at her and go, "Oh, she's a pit bull. She's a staffy." And they get scared
okay, grief.
because a lot of it's just fear aggression. If somebody comes to the door, she goes nuts.
Right.
It's just, I don't, she doesn't know what to expect and she's got to protect, and she doesn't know how to play with other dogs because nobody taught her, nobody socialized her enough. Yeah, I know.
Right.
I stopped petting you, didn't I? I
How dare you? I have one. I have one now. She was on here earlier today with me. Um, Keela, y'all please be careful out there. Keela's got a couple of storms that are pretty bad storms that are combining together, and yeah, please be careful. Yeah, I've got one. That when we first got her, she didn't want to be bothered. She didn't want anybody touching her. She was depressed. She did. People had been mean to her. Her kittens had all been adopted out, and she didn't want nobody touching her. And now I call her my Velcro cat because she's almost always in my lap. But so like I said, we got some here that are feral. I'm sorry, my eyes are bothering me. We got some here that were used to be feral that are not feral anymore. Some that were abused. One of them took 7 years to even decide that I was tolerable. So,
Well, my husband and I were all allergic to cats, so we can't have cats. And
oh,
but he has a thing for men in uniform. Because when our maintenance guy comes to fix anything, she goes nuts. She just goes and loves on him. It's so funny. But
oh. Hey, I have a friend that, or used to have a friend that when her house got broken into, they caught the guy, and when they caught him, a few days, or they caught him a few days later, and he said that when he broke into her house, her pit bull followed him around from room to room, wanting him to love on her and trying to give him kisses.
well, she'll scare the living daylights out of you. Think she's going to tear you from limb to limb, but she's not. She just does that fear aggression where I've got to show you how bad I am, and
Yeah,
I'm scared. I don't know. I don't know that people are safe. You know,
right.
haven't been shown that from the get go. We know those two stories, but we don't know the rest of her story. And I think that
Yeah,
all of us in life, sometimes we don't know what's going on, and we don't know everybody's story of why they act or they do the things they do. So some of the things that maybe we don't know about her, that she may have been even, taken away from her mom or been even more abused than that.
yeah.
We don't know. Okay, I won't stop petting you.
At least with some of these, we know. I know their history. I know where they come from, but you know, like Callie's babies. We know where they come from, and she's got her brother here, but a lot of them we don't have any idea where they came from or what their history was before we got them. One of them, we know a woman was mean to her,
Oh.
and like I said, she took 7 years to decide that I was even tolerable.
No dog deserve or animal deserves that. They just don't.
No,
They don't. You know.
no,
And of course, then if when you say it's a pit bull or a staffy, everybody's like, they get this. They don't understand. They don't have locked jaws. A lot of times it's really the person that raised them, their actual personality, and there's dogs in every situation that could be dangerous depending on it. But you know,
exactly. Hey, Dusty.
Hi.
Dusty, it's
This is my second spontaneous stream tonight.
Hey, the spontaneous ones are the most fun.
Eric Rader had something similar earlier, and I was in that.
I just I saw Dawn and I'm like, I gotta hop on for a few minutes and show off
Well,
and
thank you.
make her feel.
I'm so glad you did. But I had a Rottweiler. I had a Rottweiler mix that when people would find out that he had Rottweiler, and they're like, "Oh, he must be mean." I'm like, "Come meet this dog." He didn't.
Oh,
He never met a
Rottweilers
stranger.
are babies. They're good. They're
He was
softies.
Rottweiler, Husky, and Shepherd, and somewhere in between all three of those breeds, they forgot to give him a brain. But other than that, he was sweet. He was not smart.
My two dogs are the dumbest friends I have. They're my dumb
That
friends.
Dusty, I thought about y'all earlier because I saw a couple walk. There was a couple walking a pair of golden retrievers down my street. I told my husband, I said, look, there goes Dusty and his wife. And
My dogs don't ever be social when I'm online, but since I was live with Eric when I got home from work, they were all over me. So they were finally in a video.
oh, really? I have to go
that's
look.
this is Mocha. This is
Yeah,
Mocha.
that's Mocha.
That's Mocha.
Hey, Mocha. Well,
And my
that's like
my my big Goldie's he's a mama's dog for sure. Hank. That's mama's dog.
now.
Mocha.
What's the other one's name?
Peggy. Hank and Peggy.
Yeah.
In the
Well,
winter, loves to hide under the blanket. And when I cook the blankets,
I have a picture I just got the other day where I had left Jasper in the bed with my 5-year-old and was doing stuff around the house. I went back in there and she had no covers and he was curled up in the corner of the bed with all the blankets swirled around him where he had turned and taken all the covers off of her and had them all on him.
My daughter had a black lab service dog named Jordan, and I used to come in and find them in the most craziest positions sleeping. It was crazy. And if I'm hurt, she'll be wanting to be like near me. Like if I'm having a bad day with my fibromyalgia, staffies are so tuned into emotions. She'll like want to be all over me, near me to help.
Good night, Keith.
Since I'm on my phone, I could either look at the chat or I could look at you guys.
Yeah, that's how it is on my phone. I can either see y'all or see the chat.
If I look goofy, it's because I'm looking at the chat. Retired Red, hello. Becky, I saw Becky in there too. Lori, hello. How do I say that? Keela? Sorry
Keela,
for butchering your name. Hello.
Is Tommy actually sick? I saw where he just went live, but I didn't see what the title said or anything.
No, I saw it too. And I wanted to thank everybody for everybody's support. I can't believe I'm about, we're not too far from it in 1K. I can't believe it. But
yes, I'm sorry. I was just going to say y'all need to go over and subscribe to Mary because she is so really super close to that 1K.
Still have to get the little watch hours, but it'll happen.
Yeah.
At 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah, she's almost to 1K subscribers.
Hey, right on. That's cool.
Hey, Red, I have a favor to ask. Do you mind if I give you a wrench in here too? I gave Mary one earlier. Yeah, I like to have a few extra. What's the mod so nobody feels like they have to be here? And Dusty, if you don't watch out, you'll get a wrench thrown at you too.
Oh.
Hey, you did it to me.
I have to go on YouTube. Yeah, I gave all my friends wrenches. That's my way of that's my way of having a membership, because since I don't have not monetized, that's my membership. You get a wrench.
Exactly. And
that and you and I have been together quite a long time now. For how long I've been doing this?
Yeah,
we lost one.
Following you for a while. Where'd Mary go? We were all famous all of a sudden. Mary, come back. Awaken says, or Misha said, she said, well, I disappeared for a few, and all of a sudden I see so many celebrities up in here.
Okay, I got one. There's one.
Oh, there's Mary.
Yeah, I hit the wrong
There
button.
you are.
That's Hank.
I do that all the time. Yeah,
There
Keela, we are all famous all of a sudden.
Adorable.
Hey, Red, if you don't mind, would you mind dropping Mary's link in there so we can try to get her up to that 1K? Oh. Now, that Peggy or Hank?
That's Hank. He's a gentle giant.
Oh, hi, Hank. Now, the one time I don't have Jasper out here with me.
And on Monday, I'm having my daughter on our channel. 2 of her behavioral therapists. They're going to talk about their experience with behavioral therapy.
Oh, I have to watch that.
Anybody dealing with autism, it'll be interesting.
I can think of. I know of one that might be interested in watching, but I don't know if she does YouTube. I may have to just message her. This is Lenny. Callie up here. Let's up. over here. This is one of her sons.
Yeah, I don't know what Mocha would do. It's
Keela said they just need. Keela said they need less than 300 hours on mental health matters to get monetized.
Oh,
Yeah, this
look what you got there. I'm a
When-
tabby lover.
this is Lenny, and he has a twin around here named Squeaky. So we've got Lenny and Squeaky. You know, Laverne and Shirley. I'm sorry,
I
my
got Hank and
stomach's
Peggy
growling.
from the hills.
Oh yeah. I didn't think about that. But yeah, this is his twin is my daughter's cat. If he doesn't see her for a little while, he literally, we don't let him go in the bedroom because he gets into everything. So he will sit outside her bedroom door and meow at the top of his lungs. Like if he hears her in the mornings, he'll sit outside her bedroom door and he's got the loudest meow. It helps get her up. Sometimes it helps get her out of bed.
if there's dogs walking by, see them out the window, she will bark her head off. And then she'll sit there going and start crying because she wants to go out and play with them. She has no idea how to do it because she wasn't socialized properly.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Scooter set up. Look at this, y'all. Look what Scooter called us. Scooter said, "Oh my goodness, look at all the troublemakers on the screen."
This is my second spontaneous live, Scooter, and thank you so much for playing my shorts on your show today. Cheryl is ecstatic that
Cheryl is hilarious. Did you see that today?
I don't think I did. We went to the Sam's Club and then I came home and I've been just really sore today and tired. So I haven't done much.
Hey, Fuzzy.
We're actually going out tomorrow. Cheryl, Jerry, and I are going out to Flag tomorrow. We did decide to do that.
We'll give them heck and high water for me.
I was gonna hang out with Erica over by the visitor center and bring my goofy little sign. Matter of fact, I'm charging battery right now. Got to make sure everything's charged up before I go out there.
Yeah, Misha's in the chat here trying to ground my mod. Just because Red accidentally deleted a message and now Misha's trying to ground my mod over here.
Sorry, everybody's looking up my nostrils there, but I got to look through this part of my glasses to focus.
That's okay.
It looks like I'm looking. If I go like that, I can't focus.
So a lot of times if I'm on my phone and y'all see me like I've got this blank stare on my face, it's because I really can't read the chat, so I'm just smiling.
Beautiful smile, and you are doing a great job.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that.
I can help.
At least
all I do is reach out. You know that.
I tried to do my best at reading my chat when I'm live, but I'm so dyslexic and I will butcher the hell out of everybody's comments and stuff. So, but Cheryl's on my ass about not reading chats.
Guess what? I may not get words right, and love me for it because that's just the way it is.
Exactly.
I do my very best, but
Carrie Ann's so good because she reads my butchered up comments and she reads them perfectly. Jacob Harkey was really good at that too.
I was going to say, Carrie Ann is one. I don't know how she keeps up with her chat most of the time. So good. I'm like, how do you do that? I've only got like I don't have like 9 people in here, and I'm still having to scroll back. Well, wait a minute, what did you say?
I remember when I went on the lifeboat and they were rippling, and there was like 30 people, and I was going, "How do people do this?" And it just takes. You're just doing it, and you're not going to catch everybody. It's impossible.
We got some big hitters tonight, though. We got Fuzzy Pig Handcuffs and Lori Waldy. That's one of John Post mods. Red's here. I love Red. Scooter Mom, who, her and I got to be kind of close over the last few weeks.
Yeah, we also got Keela in here, and even though she's sick, so y'all, we need ones for Keela because she doesn't feel good, and because she's got all those storms coming at her.
Where are you at with the storms?
She's in Texas.
Oh, okay.
She's got
My
Scooter just
sister's
said
in
I'm.
Montgomery, Texas.
Oh, is she? Let's see. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm worried about those people there. Look at that.
Scooter,
says,
you're a big hitter to me, for sure.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I love her. I love all
I
my
love the
Canadian
Scooter
friends.
report.
There's something with Canadians I just connect with.
I am trying to keep up with the wrong comments here.
If Pup Rumor's on, I'll go into hers. And then if I'm still awake, I'll go into Cricket's.
Right.
And one of those put me to sleep because then it's somebody talking and I can go to sleep a lot easier because I feel like I've got a friend just talking me to sleep.
Exactly.
Especially happening with my aunt. It was really comforting to have.
I love Cricket to death. I wish her show was a few hours earlier.
Yeah.
Well, connection cake, a blessed connection cake, so that when she has a birthday on her channel, she can raise a cake. Plus some other stuff. She got stuff for everybody going first.
She's getting real close to that cruise too. That's coming up. That's just around the corner. And I was going to try to shoot down there because they have a couple different parties happening, and I was going to try to shoot down there, but it's just not happening in my favor. That's right in the middle of my work week.
Yeah. K-Max said I fall asleep in the corner booth all the time, then I watch on replay. I do that.
I pop around when I'm surfing because I watch a lot of attorney and political stuff also. And when I watch the attorneys, man, that stuff puts me right out. I mean, right now too. Attorneys like Glenn Kirshner and like that, Michael Pulpit.
Well, my aunt was diagnosed with stage 4 liver and lung cancer last year. And then her diagnosis became terminal and they gave her a very little, like the next probably 6 months to a year. And she did come up here in the middle of August, but we found that news out like the end of July. And every time I tried to go to sleep, my head just my mind wouldn't stop racing. So it's like, I've got to turn on somebody that I felt like I knew. And it was Cricket or it was Jen. And then I could sit there and just listen. And eventually I would go to sleep. Otherwise, my brain was just going like this. And I couldn't get the thoughts to stop racing.
Yeah. So, if I didn't sleep beside my 5-year-old, I'd probably do the same thing. And Laura has and thank you, Laura. I appreciate that. That school is actually, it's about 3 hours for me where the all the stuff happened this week. Yeah, it's about 3 hours for me, but I do remember playing against them like in football. So I think we've been there before, but I don't actually know anybody there. But yeah, that was really sad. I mean, worry I didn't want to send my daughter to school the rest of the week.
When we lived in Florida, the Parkland one that happened.
Mm-hmm.
So when that happened, Parkland High School is near Coral Springs, and so Parkland High School was there. When Irma came through, there was a middle school that we sheltered in. It was a special needs shelter, but the Parkland, which was Stoneman Douglas, was literally 10 minutes away from where Christina went to school. And I have people calling me.
Wow.
I'm like, yeah, she's fine. But somebody in that school had brothers and sisters. All of them made it through, but that were going to that school. So they had to have counselors at her school to counsel because the kids were dealing with, the fact that what had happened there, and they had connections and everything. So,
Look at that. Look at this, y'all. Dusty has done drag troublemaker in here. Hey, Cheryl.
Don't give her the link. She won't ever tell me she's live.
Those things that you put over your ears. Have you seen them? They're blue.
The blue.
Yeah, it's a thing, and I have one, and it literally goes over the ears, and it Bluetooth. The headband. Have them on.
Oh yeah.
And then that way you could listen to whatever without your little granddaughter, or it's your granddaughter, right?
That's my daughter. This one's my daughter. Then I got a granddaughter on the way.
Yeah, the daughter. That way your daughter won't hear it.
Yeah.
I have one in it, and I put it on. Because my husband likes different. I like something different, and I put it on, and then I can hear it, but nobody else can.
So, I'm sorry, Scooter. I just saw you down there.
Hi, Scooter.
Oh, Scooter.
Hi.
I got to get out of the chat. Hey, Scooter. Cheryl's in the chat. Cheryl, did you saw that link, right? I sent you.
And I just popped the link up in the chat. K-Mac. Look, K-Mac said any earth-shattering sneezes rocking your house lately. For any of y'all that don't already know, my husband has this really loud sneeze. I was on Cricket's stream one time. It was my first time going on a stream with anybody. And he happened to sneeze about 2 rooms away and scared everybody in the chat. It became known as the sneeze heard around the world. Maya, Alice in Art Supply Hoarderland, she has a short of it on her channel. Red was there live, she can tell you. And Susan P told me that she said I had to peel myself off the ceiling like a cat. Cricket had walked away from the computer for a minute to go help her mom with something, and she heard it 2 rooms away, and she was like, "What was that?"
And I think my grandmother could beat you. My mother used to be in their house, in a friend's house, 2 doors down. Now all the windows were open, but she could still hear her mother sneeze. And it was even worse because my grandfather had MS, so he was in a wheelchair. And my grandmother would inevitably sneeze without warning as she was pushing my grandfather. And if he could have jumped out of his seat, I think he would have.
Yes. It was so I'm just warning y'all, if y'all hear this loud sound here in a little while, he is awake.
So if she was alive, I'm sure they could be sneezing company.
They say Dusty is hairy, but boy, oh boy, has he gotten hairy all of a sudden.
I know, I'm gotten a little long in the face too.
I'm still here.
Scooter,
that goes with the jokes I tell out in LA about leaving fur all over the place and my Dunlop feels so good.
Scooter, I showed off.
Thank
Mocha.
you, Misha. Sorry.
I said, Scooter, I showed off Mocha earlier.
Oh, good. I'll have to watch the replay.
Hey, Journey. Hey, Jen. Both of y'all, the link is in the chat if y'all want to join in. Anyway, wait a minute. I thought it was Sarasota Jerry whose back you had to shave.
No, it was the bite marks that Jerry left on me. No, I wrote in KT Peters chat, I said, is it there's a second bed in our room. Should I tell Jerry I don't want my wife to get jealous? Or there's a second bed. I think it was intended for Jerry. Should I tell him I don't want my wife to get jealous? And then I wrote, is it okay to walk around in a room when you're sharing a hotel room in your speedos? I'm getting fur everywhere, but my Dunlop feels so good. Or some shit like that. And KT Peta with her really heavy, almost Long Island accent. It was almost she turned into Barbara Streisand right on that show, and just started dying laughing in the thick accent. She was so funny that night.
Hey, Journey.
Hi, Journey.
Hi guys, how are you?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm on my second spontaneous panel live tonight. And I'm in trouble too because I told the wife, no, I'm not going to be doing any SPTV tonight because I did so much last night.
Nope.
Oh,
I
hey,
come
Sandy
home
Wendy.
and I'm already alive.
Excuse me one second.
Yeah, I joined a live. I asked my husband if he was going live anytime soon. It's like, not this minute. While going live.
You can't resist. You have to be on the panel too. Look. Look.
So I
Aw.
Welcome.
Hey, how are you, Dawn?
I'm doing okay. I've just been stressed out, I guess, but that's just mostly because of being out of my medicine and stuff. Oh, look, y'all, we have somebody else. Hey, Jen.
Well, there's a familiar face.
Hi, Jen.
Hey, Jen,
Hey,
how are
y'all.
you?
So, Dawn, do you know when you're going to be able to refill those?
Actually, I got them today, finally. Well, no, wait a minute.
Good.
Yesterday.
Yesterday? Okay.
But it's,
That is
like I said, my husband takes the same medicine, so I was going in and every other night taking his, but oh, wait a minute, we lost Mary again. Mary, come back. But I didn't want to
Sandy
run him out of
Lobby,
medicine.
hi.
So anyway. Yeah. Oh, is that Mary coming back? I think she's back. There she is. This is the most people. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Mary. I was just gonna say this is the most people I've had at one time. I think before like 3.
In a panel?
Yeah. Well, the first time I ever did a
my
panel was
panels
just last Friday.
My panels usually start out with 3 and max out at 10 all the time. It happens. And it's usually just
so
like
good.
this. I'm the only guy.
Yeah.
Aw.
Apparently, Gray would like to say hi.
Aw.
Oh.
So
Callie that was up there for the longest a little while ago. This is her brother.
What are you doing? What are you?
Hi, Scooter Mom. How are you?
I'm all right. How you doing?
I'm okay.
Good.
So, yeah, it's been a week. So,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely. My team has been spiraling out. So,
Oh, I'm sorry.
it's been 2 weeks of school. She started off strong, and you know where that.
Oh, she's fine.
You just know it's gonna drop, but you're so proud. You're like, "Yay, she's doing it!" And then all of a sudden, she started not going to class again, and then complete panic attack. So I've had to join her at school. Yesterday I spent more than half the day at school. I keep joking that I need my own diploma again because I might as well just go to classes. Can I have electives, please?
What grade, Jen?
Ceramics. We're gonna do some art. Instead of me sitting in the office or sitting in the counseling office going, all right, she made it. She went to class. We'll see how long she stays. We're like, yeah.
Is that your 16-year-old?
She's almost 16. So here's the thing. She doesn't even want to celebrate her birthday.
Oh.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, you're gonna be 16. What do you want to do? You want to, it's big. So you want to actually get a hotel room? You want to go down to Monterey? What do you want to do? Nothing. Like, why? Why do we need to do? She doesn't want to grow up. She's
Right.
terrified of the future. She's terrified of me going back to everything is just scary.
Is she a freshman or a sophomore?
She's a junior.
Oh, so she's
She's
ahead in
gonna
high school.
graduate early. Yeah, she's super smart. Had her tested for autism and everything, but it's the sensory, just generalized anxiety. She used to eat by color at 6 months old. And I would put fruit and vegetables in front of her, and she would eat the red ones first, then go to green. And so then I would put a red down, and she had to drop the green to eat the red. So I'm like, that's not normal. But my mother-in-law was like, she's fine. And I'm like, something's off. So I just
Take her to a big parking lot. Let her drive the car.
I wanted to. I want her to. She doesn't want to.
Just do
She
it.
doesn't.
My
want to
15-year-old
do
is like, she's like counting down.
Yeah, that's usually a
that. And that's the
16-year-old.
thing. I was like, hey, you wanna go? You wanna drive? You wanna drive? Come on. We could just drive.
Yeah, no, my 15-year-old has been counting down for like 2 years. Countdown.
My
I
daughter,
was terrified.
wasn't ready when the age was for the state, and we ended up. She wasn't ready till she was in her 20s, and we went with found a occupational therapy that was covered under the insurance that worked with her from an autistic standpoint and worked with other, those with disabilities to teach them how to drive. It was the best thing we ever did because they knew what they needed to do and how they needed to work with her.
Right.
And it wasn't until I said to her from day one, it's going to be when I feel comfortable with you behind the wheel. And her behavioral therapist said, she's not ready yet.
Right.
If she's not ready, then she'll be ready in her time. And maybe looking to like occupational therapy that teaches them how to drive would help because they're working more in that line. The best thing I ever found for her.
Yeah. Just recently, just this past month, she's actually been wanting to do things on weekends. She never wanted to leave the house. So they're afraid that she's going to become agoraphobic. So I've been throwing anything at her. So, but she wants to learn sewing, sew her own clothes. So we're going to go tomorrow, like every weekend, every day. She's been wanting to go to several different stores. And we bought a ton of plants on Marketplace, Facebook. This lady was selling giant succulent thing, but I thought it was small. No, we pretty much she had a lot, but like I filled up my car with the back seat and the trunk full of succulents. So she's like, you want this one? And my daughter's like, that's in the ground though. And I'm already like trekking to the car with a giant thing going, what? And then she comes out with a pot and I was like, that wasn't in the deal. And she's like, she asked me if I wanted it. Oh my God. And so I actually took a picture and sent it to all the family going, I don't know what the hell we did because we have a whole garden now to like, what? And my daughter's laughing and I'm like, and she's like, I don't know what happened. And I look over going, I don't know what happened. But you want the plant? It was free. All of it was free. And it was like hundreds of dollars worth of like aloe, like giant. I'm like, what the hell is this lady doing? You want this one too? Okay. And we're like, sure. If my daughter's interested in it, I'm like, whatever she's interested in. I got her out of the house.
Yeah.
I thought I was getting a small plant. There's still succulents that are not planted, but I water it every now and then because it's like air roots sticking out. I'm like, as long as you're watered. I'm like, Caitlin, I don't know what to do with this. But whatever. But she got out of the house and I'm like, whatever, let's keep going. And she's like, I just don't want them to die. I'm like, me either. Because that makes her more. Every animal we've gotten always passes away, or the plants don't last a season, and she's just like, everything dies. And she's like, succulents don't die, Mom. It's hard to kill. I was like, okay, let's try that one.
I've killed the odd succulent. I hate to say it. Giving it too much water, as a matter of fact.
Stop watering them. And I'm like, I water them once a week. She's like, they don't even need that. And I was like, Caitlin, it's been 100 degrees. They're outside. So we argued about watering plants. And then I look at my husband, I'm like, do I just let them die, or do I just secretly water them? Because I'm arguing with a 16-year-old about watering my damn plants in my yard. I was like, okay, this is not really a problem, but it is a problem because it's her world. So that's why I'm like, oh my gosh, we got so many plants.
I am good enough that I have managed to kill cactuses, y'all. Okay, cactuses are about impossible to kill, and I have killed them. And I'm sorry,
I have no room to talk because I figured out how to make okra grow in the mountains of northeastern Nevada. So, yeah.
We're trying to grow dragon fruit again. So my daughter knows so many scientific names for plants that it's incredible. Like, I'm like, you need to go into biology, girl. Like, actual world of either plants or background in animals, something. And so one of them died. It was growing, but then it just rotted. We don't know what happened. It got a disease. And then so, those little ones with the decorative color cactus on top?
Yeah.
She was telling me that's man-made. That sucks out the ingredients of the dragon fruit that's under it. And I was like, that's dragon fruit? She's like, yep, I'm just going to take it off. So she cut it off, and now we have a baby dragon. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't know anything. Whatever you want to do with that plant.
It sounds like it's a beaver tail cactus.
I'm just going to stick with you. Die. And I don't have to be a green thumb because I don't have.
You're going to move, baby.
My kitchen window, it's a window seat, it's turning into a whole plant life thing. She wants a plant lamp above it. And we're like, okay. Because she doesn't do anything. We're like, whatever gets you out of your room. Whatever you need. Because usually it's teens, it's slow down. We're speed up.
My chair's stuck again.
If she learns how to crochet, she could make succulents and all that kind of stuff out, and they'll never die.
Yeah, we were supposed to learn crocheting, and that's the sad part, because I got some books on it, and I bought a bunch of yarn and hooks. I broke my wrist in February, so then that didn't happen. My husband still, what are you going to do with this yarn? I'm like, I still can't. So she's like, Mom, I just want to learn how to sew. I'm like, use my sewing machine, go for it. So she's learning stitches by hand. So, yeah, it works. Whatever you need. Yeah, she's like, I just don't want you spending money on me. I'm like, you're saving me money on jeans because you don't like the texture. You're saving money on car because you don't want to drive, and the insurance, and you don't play sports. You can have all the money in the
world. Where are you at roughly, other than Parrish? It looks like you're underneath the Eiffel Tower.
Northern California.
Oh, my homeland.
I live by Sacramento. In between San Francisco and Sacramento. Just outside of the Bay Area.
So you're like Manteca, Modesto, Stockton-ish.
That's a little down. We're a little out. But yeah.
Jen,
what
Jen,
is
we
fun?
need Mona.
I'm trying to think what's fun to do out there.
There's lots of fun things to do. She has zero interest because it's not safe.
Hey, Mo.
Look, we've had
I could think of stuff to do in the Bay Area. Like, I'm a big fan of like Alcatraz and Angels
here.
Island tours.
I've been trying to
She's
get
gonna
her
make me
to go
get her
on
a
a
treat.
tour
Hang on.
for Alcatraz.
Sorry.
And this is a good time of year because it's nice in the Bay Area in September. It's really nice out there.
It's been in the.
We have
Today
the
it was still in the hundreds, but it wasn't as hot. Yesterday was 108. So I can imagine San Francisco is like more 90s. So
Which is hot.
it's very for San Francisco, yeah.
My mom's out there right now, so she's been updating me on the weather all the time.
There's Mona.
Mom's in Fremont,
Ohio State, which is
Hi,
where
Mona.
They're saying hi to you. You gonna
Oh,
say
yeah.
hi back?
Hi, Mona.
Here.
Oh, we got
Miriam,
all the dogs.
we love Mona.
Hi, baby girl. So this girl is 9, but she is scared of everybody but me. You gonna show your face or just the tip of your tail?
I have one. I have one like that that's scared of pretty much everybody except me and my husband.
What are you doing?
The only white on her is a bikini in the crotch area and their chest.
Oh,
You seriously just burped on me? Seriously, girlfriend?
My babies are laying down somewhere.
Oh my goodness.
How old, Dusty?
6.
So's mine. Mine
Peggy's
turned
back.
7 October 3rd. My old man.
Peggy's a year younger. She's 5.
What? Are you
How
pooping?
old's Mona?
He's got the white face already, and that scares Mom.
My boy got it early. We say it's all from the sun, from him sunbathing at the pool.
Oh yeah, if I was to let Hank go in the pool.
I heard somebody call it a sugar face, and I think I like that description the best.
It's really cute.
So this is the new pouch for treats that they decided to pull out of my purse and open, and they being both the dogs, and they decided to open it and eat all the treats.
K-Mac.
My-
K-Mac, yes, Jasper's the only dog. And all 14
Hey,
cats
Sarmiento.
that let him know he's
All right, one more.
They're in
Don't
charge.
look at me like that.
Hey,
come on.
Hey, Sarmiento.
My dogs are picky. I'll give them a treat and they look at me like, we want the other one.
I'll have to show you a picture of my cat because she's very uncooperative.
Oh,
she's so pretty.
Yeah, mine only wanted to show her the tip of her tail. She left.
I love cats, but they don't like my allergies, and my husband's face, the minute he gets anywhere near cats, just swell up.
I am allergic to cats and dogs.
I'm
allergic to dogs too.
I know what you guys need. Turtles.
yeah.
Should I box them up?
And that's what gets me is Put Rumor down there is allergic to dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, how's that happen?
I am.
And I have not had a home without a cat for 40 years.
That's how my sister is. Yeah, she's allergic to cats. Now she did go a few years without a cat, but they have cats now. The one that she has now, I think.
Now, no more pulling the pouch out of my purse.
I think his real name is Pappy. But the only name I ever hear her call him is damn it. Like, what is the cat's name? Damn it. Okay.
My whole neighborhood hears me yelling, mind your business, over because my 1-year-old That's her. Yeah, the first command was don't be rude, because she would just take bones right out of my big boy's mouth, and he was 5 at the time. And I'm like, this poor boy was by himself this whole time, and then comes a little sister that's so tiny, stomps on his feet, jumps on him, still pushes him in the car. She's like, my window, shoves him. And it's like, the poor thing. Yeah, truly has a little sister now. So I call her a thief because she steals everything.
My mother's relatives, and they had a dog. His name was Troubles, and he was that was his name, was Troubles.
When we were kids, our babysitter had a dog. That was his name was Trouble, because he was always getting into something. They always called him Trouble.
Got scared by a skunk, and she said, of course, the bed that ended up growing underneath was my mother's and my grandmother's, and they had perfume on little napkins under their nose all night because the dog was under the bed. We're calling up saying, how do we get rid of it?
Lori thinks you're gorgeous, Hank.
Hey,
oh my goodness!
Showing your skill again.
My husband and I say all the time, one of the good things about having so many, there's always one up for a snuggle.
No, Chase. What do you have?
Hey, Jason.
Oh yeah,
What do you have?
We have here comes. Here, baby. This is my boy. If I can get him to come over here. I love all of them, but this is my boy.
My birthday's coming up next week, and I told my wife I want to get an orange tabby again, and she's saying absolutely not.
Not Jake.
Mine's next week.
Happy birthday!
Are you? When's your birthday?
Happy early birthday.
The 12th.
I'm the 18th.
What is that?
My daughter's birthday is this month. Tonight.
Oh my goodness.
My girls just had their birthday on the 4th.
And today is my husband's.
Well, happy birthday to him.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Happy birthday. And No Face said my first dog was a lab mutt named Smut. He had his own red dog house with his name in black across the door. I could see somebody seeing that.
Just sweetheart. What you doing?
And K-Mac, we actually only have 5 big litter boxes, and no, it doesn't take all day. It just takes a few minutes, once or twice a day to keep all the litter boxes. Would you stop? I'm sorry, Callie is obsessed with Dakota. But this is we didn't mean to get a cat. My husband and I had only been dating for a few months, and we went to get cat and dog food, and I just happened to walk by the where they had all the adoptable cats out. And this one reached out and grabbed me, and he wouldn't let go.
Just happened to walk by.
Yes, it just happened to walk by.
Must have been a PetSmart on a
just happened to veer there on purpose, right?
I was going to just look. Yeah, that didn't happen. He reached out and grabbed me. But we have realized since we've had him, that's not his personality type. He does not reach out and grab people. He really doesn't. He doesn't approach anybody he doesn't know. But he grabbed me that day. He'll jump into my arms when he wants. If he wants me to pay attention to him, he'll jump into my arms. He'll stand on the floor and reach up like a toddler for me to pick him up.
I just noticed today that the cats the cats always have smacked the puppy to let her know no. She smacks back. I'm like, I thought this morning she gets smacked, and then she goes like this and smacks like the scared one, and I'm like, wait a minute.
She said,
that's
Lori, that's exactly why September is the most common. End of August to the middle of September is the most common birthdays, is because of that right there. That and then of course Valentine's Day, of course.
Yes.
One of my best friends, she has 3 boys. She had 4, but one was stillborn. All 3 of her boys were born in August. If her stillborn had been full term, he would have been born in August. And I told her, I said, and it was every 2 there. It was every 2 years she had a baby in August. I said, we all know what you do in November. She said, well, what can I say? It's cold outside.
Yeah, my due date for my girls was September 25th.
I have a friend whose her daughter's birthday is on September 25th.
My daughter's is September 19th, and she was born on her due date, which 3 to 5% of women deliver.
Oh,
1:30 morning, I ended at 2:30, 13 hours to the T. Get a little clock in there.
My oldest was 6 weeks early, and she's in the middle of May, and my youngest was a week early, and she is at the end of June.
So my oldest,
yeah.
my oldest, they had to induce me 4 weeks early because my blood pressure was like 200 and something over 140 something. So they had to induce me. But she was born at the end of July, and then my youngest was only a week early. She was born in April, at the end of April. So
My I got pregnant on birth control, and because I was on antibiotics, that's when I found out.
Ooh.
When you have that cancels it pretty much. And so they gave me 3 due dates, 1 in August and 2 in September, and I'm like, that's very spread out. Because you were on birth control, we don't know when you got pregnant. I'm like, I know when I did stuff. So I can tell you. Because my anniversary is December 10th. And of course, Christmas and New Year. So I'm like, I can tell you. But they were like, And then they kept measuring her. And they were like, we're going by what measuring. Well, my daughter never had rolls as a baby. And so she was always on the 3% weight, but 90 percentile height. So I'm like, whatever they thought was normal. Yeah, she was September 17th. But 2 weeks before that, I started labor. But because I was so stressed out, I stopped it. Just like my mom did with me. And then umbilical cord was hurt. So when I went into full labor, I had false labor for 2 weeks. But when I went into the full labor, it only lasted 5 hours. But then they gave me, I went from 1 to 20. I do not go to 20 centimeters. 1 to 10 really fast, and it was wrapped around her. Coffee. And she was blue. So it was quite scary, but
I have no kids.
She doesn't catch, honey.
Jesse, you have no kids?
She's like her mama.
I have no
She got
kids.
no skill to catch.
Even though I didn't score any goals, the coach keeps me in the game. No kids that I know of.
I got one that equals 4 kids. So, and that's verified by my mother-in-law, who said my daughter was fine. And then when she realized how her anxiety works, she's like, my boys. I married the oldest one, the 4 out of the 4, and she's like, out of 4 combined, they were nothing like Caitlin. I was like, that's why she keeps me on my toes.
All right, guys, I'm gonna pop out. I gotta get my live going. So I will see you guys later.
I gotta tell you this,
I'm gonna be following you, Pop.
Sin would be to know that we were in a panel and I wasn't talking about boobs this time. this time it's pregnancies.
We're
I'll
probably
see you
going to
guys
wrap things
later.
up. We're probably
Yep,
going to
I'm
wrap
gonna.
things up here in a few minutes, Jen, and we're going to come room raid you.
Yep.
Oh,
Ooh,
Yep.
yay. All right. I'll see you in a bit then.
Bye.
I'm following Jen.
All right.
Okay.
See you
Bye,
there.
y'all.
Bye, everyone.
Yeah.
And No Face says, Dusty, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
I can see it now. Thanks, No Face.
Well, thanks for having me, guys.
K Maxton,
You're welcome.
disregard.
That's good. Thank you guys for coming up here and joining me. I was afraid at first nobody was going to come up here. I was.
Right? I started the whole thing. Glad I did.
This
You
is
did.
my Friday night. Don't have any real plans this weekend other than going to Flag. So I was already in bed when you said, you want to jump on? It's like, okay, I got to put on a shirt.
Real quick, Don, how's your husband?
He's doing better. I don't know if y'all hear the singing back there. That's him back there
do.
singing away. So he's doing better. He's still having, he's still got a lot of health problems, but he's hanging in there.
Yeah.
My question today, and I actually tried to reach out to her, is I'm wondering what's happening with Sin, how she's doing.
Would you like to speak with the social
Yeah.
Oh.
I've been thinking about her too. I need to email her.
I gave her time. I gave her space. It's been a week and a half now or so.
Yeah,
maybe 2 weeks, and I want to give her space, but I'm really concerned about her.
I want to give her space, but I don't want her to think we forgot about her.
I definitely don't want her, but because I'm sure her wound's burning right now. She's got a burning wound.
Well, I can definitely say time is such an odd thing because you feel stuck with it.
Once again,
everything keeps going around you. So I wouldn't worry about that, like keeping letting her have space. I would definitely reach out, Dusty.
I'm just really looking forward to her being back on with us when she's ready.
Yeah, like I said, when I lost my mom, it was a weird, and I wasn't even close to my mom, but it was a weird, just being in that space and knowing that she was, dying, even though she was alive, but I knew it was coming, and then that happens. The life is so weird. Just knowing that it's kind of stopped, but it hasn't. So it stopped for you, but the world keeps going by, if that makes any sense.
I know when my dad passed away, the C had happened, and we all had it. He ended up in respite care, and he had dementia for 7 years. And so none of us were with him when he passed away because we all had the C. And so my mother had just gotten back from the hospital, and he passed away January 1st of 2021. And having him have dementia for 7 years, I thought, okay, he's going to pass, and I'm going to go, he's out of pain, he's whole, be relieved. But I actually found out I was grieving the man from 7 years prior to that. It really took me.
Never showed up again. For the first time, the driver took it back.
I totally understand that. When my cousin died, when my cousin passed away, he was in a car accident, and he never woke. He was technically alive, I guess, for a week and a half, but he never woke up again. And he was like I idolized him. I guess he was kind of my hero. He was my older cousin. I always looked up to him. Yeah, I think when he passed, that's been the hardest. I think that's been the hardest one for me.
My mom was diagnosed with cancer at the end of March of 2021 and died on June 5th, 2021. So,
And we're
delivered
I'm
today
sorry.
to my
Wow,
home,
that's
and I
so
wanted
fast.
a more what do you call
it was very
But
fast.
a more
But
better
I saw
but
her. I mean, she was
$5. That barely
deteriorating every day that I was there. And in a week, I could tell all of a sudden it was in her tailbone because she started complaining about a certain spot, and I was like, "Damn, this is spreading so freaking fast."
in
house. They're
what?
terrible.
stage 4 liver.
Of all the things that they
It's like she came up and visited us in August, but now it's spreading, and they've given her a certain allotment of time, and it's like we're just waiting for that. You know what I mean? It's like waiting for that phone call.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the phone call to see if I have the cancer gene. Any cancer genes. I just took the blood test earlier this week, and it's one of those. I'm not. I know I need to do it for my health, but it's definitely with everything, my trauma and everything, it's been hard. It's been constantly on my mind and other things, and kind of have I done what I wanted to do? Because anything could happen. I may never get cancer. I may get hit by the next bus that goes by. Like, it's just, I'm young, but there's so many women in my family that had gotten cancer in their 40s, and I'm 42. And my mom was 69 and just turned 69. And so she never got checked by a doctor. So she had 2 types of stage 4 cancers, lung and breast cancer, and found out at the very end and could do nothing about it because she had 2 types. And you can't treat one and not the other at the same time. And there was no time. So I don't want to do that to my family.
He's Oreo.
So, because she even said the doctor put things in order just in case it does come back. So that way you don't have it on your medical record, that you do have precancer or like a cancerous
Why are
trait.
y'all still going on about the sneeze?
A
Oh, I
sneeze.
thought.
Is his name Scott?
Sorry.
Yes.
I forgot his name. Okay. Woo! I got his name right.
Can I just make a suggestion? Is
What's that?
right now, while you're waiting for those test results, what I tell people on our channel, and I've said it, is when things become an emotionally overwhelming thing, give yourself permission to find whatever car or trunk you need to find, and put it in your head, and take all of those emotions, all those worries, and all that anxiety, and place it in the trunk and lock it and walk away and come back when you can deal with it. Because just there worrying about till the results come overwhelming. And my therapist did that. There's no, you know what? Those are going. I can't deal with them this time. And if I can week or another 3 days or whatever it is, I'm going to go back when I'm ready. And if I open the trunk and I'm not there yet, it's getting locked back again.
Right.
And you have
If you
permission that to your emotions if they're too overwhelming.
Yeah.
And have permission to do that.
if you're ever able to take a road trip, I highly recommend go from like Las Vegas to Grand Junction and hit Airby National Park on the way, and it would be enlightening to you. It's amazing what that drive will do for a soul.
That would be awesome.
And don't suffer in silence. And we're all here if you need me.
Thank you. No,
Exactly.
I've been trying not to worry my family.
I
They have
got
their anxieties. I'm their caregiver with their generalized anxiety and fear. So
Hey,
I've
man,
been
don't do me like
there for
that.
them, but I know they could not handle what I've been through, and
You see the way you do me.
they know what
See the
I've
way
been
you
through.
do me. You
But
do me like that.
I have night terrors. I have all this, and so just to have one more life problem, then I'm like, okay, all right, I'm Wonder Woman
And
now. Let's go.
I got some cancer. I got to get cut out of my leg here soon, but that's really a small
Thank
thing.
you, Lord.
It's a small.
and I got it. I'm sorry, guys. I have to answer this question. Lori asked a few minutes ago whose dog was singing. That was my
That
husband.
was. Oh,
Well,
That was.
Dusty, I hope
That
you
was
get
my.
taken care of. Is it only like stage 1?
mine. It's a little skin cancer. It's a sickle cell.
Okay.
So
But
it just needs to be cut out. It's not major deep or anything like
so
that.
okay.
I have to go through dermatologist appointments at least once a year.
Okay. So at least you're keeping a watch on it. I
Oh,
just
I got
sure.
to take a major bath with sunblock every day too, living out here.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, I'm getting age spots fast. My husband, while camping, this was hilarious. He's like, "You got some dirt right here, like this one," and he kept trying to scratch it off. And I keep looking at him. I've had that sunspot for a while now. Can leave it alone. No, it's dirt. I swear. No, it's a sun. Can you leave me alone? I'm aging. Back off, because we've been
Where's my
married for like
finger
20
at?
years. Oh wow.
Oh, there's the camera.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you guys know about it and that you're getting it checked.
I have good insurance,
Good.
but we're too broke to go to the hospital. Shit.
Well, see, if I've seen that, I would literally look at my leg and start digging it out.
I'm that way too.
So thankfully, you have self control.
This one right
Oh.
here, this is just just
Oh,
can't leave it
okay.
alone. Oh, sorry,
Okay.
it's that
Well,
one.
that would be a good reason.
Go to a
That's
Okay.
none of us
my
suggest.
dad.
That's all right. Okay.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mary.
I
It's
said
probably
nobody
No, I
good
think
timing,
that's
but
it. I appreciate it.
can make it work. Go to the doctor. There's no what to.
Don't listen to me. I have bad ideas.
that's all they're gonna do
That's
basically.
fine.
Well,
So
there's
It's almost 1 a.m., so I got to cut out.
It'll really only be
Bye,
well,
Dusty.
$10.
I used to be a EMT, so I don't like being the patient. Because
Okay. What was your
several
name? How do you spell
reasons.
your
One,
name?
I don't need to be the center of attention, and two, it's not that big of a deal. Let's move on. And I want to help other people. So with me, it's be like, I could take care of it. It's gonna be-
Oh, okay.
My,
Hopefully
my
it's-
dad
exams.
goes. Yeah,
Yeah.
my dad goes next week. My dad's got to go next week and have a scan done. He's got a spot on his lungs that they've been watching. Dad's already had cancer twice. He's had esophageal cancer and he's had, I think, bladder cancer. Now they think that it might be. Now he might be getting cancer in his lungs. So
my father and I were close, but we weren't close by any means. My parents got divorced when I was 6 months old. And when my father was passing away, my sister was like, absolutely. She went up to Washington to be there. And my stepmother was adamant. She wanted nobody there. And my mother was telling me, if you want to go, go. And I was like, no, Mom, I'm saving that pain for you. I am not going up there.
Wait, what, Dusty? Sorry.
Well, my mother and I are close. She actually lives here
Okay.
with me, even though she's in Fremont.
Oh, okay, I get it.
So
I thought
that
it was
pain is
a
saved
backhanded,
her.
like to your mom.
Because
You
I
get all
think
of it, Mom.
my
Bring it.
mother, when my
Right.
grandmother passed
What's
away,
life?
we're talking 30 years ago, I was a sloppy mess, and I don't do funerals well. And when my mother goes, I'm gonna need comforting. That's for Sure, and I know that in advance.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. First of all, look what we have in here now, y'all. We got trouble in here now.
oh shit,
Hey,
she's
Becky.
back. Becky kind of met my grandparents.
Mom lives with
kind.
you.
K-Mac, I can't. K-Mac, if you want to reach out, my email is my username at gmail.com if you need somebody to talk to, because I've been there. You know,
And
that's
K-Mac, I'm
Oh,
at
Mr. Fraud, how are you?
2020 at gmail.com. I've yeah, I had my mom.
Yeah.
So
I love me,
on
Becky.
the easy road.
Love you.
Yeah, no,
all
life
right,
just
guys.
gets hard sometimes. We need the laughs and
Yes,
come on,
that's
Bree.
what I was. That's what I was hoping to do with this, is let out a little steam and get some laughs. So I think we've managed to accomplish all of that.
And we've had some kitties.
Yeah.
Okay, what's happening over there, Scott?
Shit.
Scott
He's
has a
just-
show going on that we're not seeing.
He's actually talking to the cat.
We can't forget about the cute pets we've seen tonight. That made the whole stream too. A little pet therapy,
Pop, pop,
right?
pop, tap, tap, tap. So he's making fun of the cat. The cat's tapping him, and he's making fun of him. He's had this cat for like 12 years. He's had the cat longer than he's known me. The cat's he's 13. He's had him for like 12 years. So this is like their nightly thing.
Which was my point. Now, Dawn,
They sit.
I'm telling you,
Mhm.
go get some rest.
Yeah.
You need to get some sleep, young lady.
I do.
Yes, and I'm glad your medication is so settled.
Yes, thank you. And they've also got me back. They've got my inhalers that I've been off of for a while. I've got some of those back, or one of those back, two of them actually. And I go to the lung doctor next week. I got the appointment written down somewhere. So hopefully we're on the road to getting everything.
Right.
Because I have COPD and asthma. So
Really? Oh no.
yeah.
To be not those, you definitely need, because people do die from asthma. It's a real thing, even though you're gonna catch your breath. Sometimes you can't.
Sorry. Yes, I'm sorry. I see you back here.
Seriously?
All right, you guys, I gotta go to sleep.
Hey, Journey says, Scott, seriously, you got your own show going on over there. Journey.
Something's happening. I don't know.
Be sure to subscribe
That
and
should be
smash
seen.
that like button, y'all. And please,
Thank
Room
you,
Ray
Jess.
Pup Groomer.
Yeah, let's go Room Ray Pup Groomer.
That's the best I
guys.
can do as a
It was
mod.
good talking to you guys.
Say
Yeah,
hi.
it's good seeing y'all. I love you guys.
Okay.
Y'all have a good
I'm glad
night.
to know I got
Love you
another
too.
squirrel from my homeland out there. I'll have to get back out there for more than 8 hours, like I was out there a couple weeks back.
Right.
I just
All right,
hate
guys. Well,
California.
Good night.
whoever's
Good
going
night,
over.
Love you guys.
Love you.
Oh,
Bye.
Good night, everyone.
Thank you, Becky. Thanks, guys. Y'all have a good one. Whoever goes over to Pup Groomers, I'll see y'all there.
All right. Have a good
Bye.
night, everybody. It's important. Bye bye.
Thanks, y'all. Thank you, Mary.
You're welcome. Bye. Talk-
I just ended.
Oh, now who is Journey? Do I know